Today I'm going to share with you a really easy way to add texture to your cards. Hi there, it's Therese from Lost in Paper and I'm here at Hutson today, and I'm going to be using this clever sausage stamp set to create a card which shares a really easy way to add some texture. But before I get to that, I want to create some of my own cardstock, my own coloured cardstock in fact. And to do that, I'm using some Catherine Pooler inks today. Now this is a piece of 80-pound Neenah, and I'm working on my craft sheet and using my ink blending tool. This tool is fabulous for adding ink to a large area really quickly and evenly. I just am obsessed with it at the moment. Now I do clean up my colour in between off the mat so that I don't contaminate the next piece of cardstock. This one is going to be orange. I'm using the Tiki Torch colour, and I don't need much colour this time because I want to make a big balloon, and to do that I've got one of the dies from Hutson, and this one is from a set called Yay, and yay, it fits. I'm stoked. Now this is the first time I'm using my new Misty, and I'm loving the improvements on this tool. It's a great tool, whether you got the old one or the new one, they work amazingly well. But I do love the new improvements, so if you are in the market for a Misty, I would recommend getting the new version. They're out there now in the shop. So what I like to do is actually sometimes stamp out the image and flip my cardstock around and re-stamp it. That gives me options, and we all know how good options are when you start colouring and things start to go wrong. So this way I wouldn't have to re-stamp. Now I did manage to use both my puppy dogs today, but I'm only sharing one at the video, so if you want to see the card that I made, head through the link in the description below and you'll see exactly what I did with the other dog, and also another fun way to use texture. And when I say texture, I mean flocking. We'll get to that shortly though. So I'm really simply colouring these. I haven't complicated it too much. I wanted a nice light colour on my puppy dog, and I wanted a nice striped coat, and then use the coordinating dies to cut them out. How cute is that? And while I'm die cutting, I thought I might as well cut out my balloon as well. This does fit across the whole top of a card, but I'm not going to use the whole balloon, but by having it cut out like that I can choose. Now here's the magic. This stuff is awesome. It's from Decofoil and they're the flock transfer sheets. You get 4 in a packet. They're 6 by 12 inches. They're quite large and they feel amazing. You can actually use these like foil, but today I'm going to use them like cardstock or paper to add texture, and simply do that by die cutting them just like I would any normal cardstock. This is the landscapes die, and I'm just adding my low tack tape here, and then I'm going to run that through my machine. Now you can learn from my mistakes here. I accidentally added some of the tape onto the flocking side, and because it's flocking it will pick up the actual flock, so by the time I did my clouds here you couldn't even tell I had the tape off the side, so none of the flocking was accidentally removed. And you can just use this Decofoil transfer sheets like normal cardstock, so I'm actually just adding some ATG adhesive directly to the back of it and attaching it to the front of my top fold card. I did add too much tape here, so I came in with my powder tool to deactivate the stick so that when I cut it away with my scissors it didn't stick to my scissors. Now I did add the blue panel to the front of the card, I'm not sure if you noticed that, and also used some tape to add the jumper to my little puppy dog. And I haven't got a sentiment anywhere here yet, so I grabbed one of the ones out of the set, and what I love about the Misty is I can curve my sentiments. These photopolymer stamps adhere beautifully to the lid of the Misty, so you can actually change the angle of your stamp if you want. And to add some string to the back of my balloon and my puppy dog, I did just put some score tape in there, which has a nice strong hold to adhere my string to. And like I said, I'm not using the whole balloon here, but it would have looked pretty cool had I done that. I just thought it'd be fun to have it off on an angle a little bit there. My flocked clouds are getting adhered directly to the front of the card as well, just with some tape adhesive, but I did pop up both the balloon and the puppy dog. This flocking is awesome. I actually, check out my stamp at the blog because I actually stamped on it and it worked beautifully, and that just gives me so many ideas. Imagine stamping a flower out and then die cutting it. That could be so pretty. There are so many ways that you can add these flock transfer sheets to your projects, and they are such fun. They have a really, really smooth velvety feel. They're lovely. So if you like this video, please click on the thumbs up button. If you haven't already, it'd be great if you could subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you here again real soon. Till next time, bye.